I do test it on other people, but I have learned that my body type is kind of this perfect middle ground that just seems to work well with a lot of people. I know there's certain type of people that are the big, tall, lanky guys that have really broad, bony shoulders. I know they're problematic, and so there's certain little adjustments I have to make. Or with women that have large breasts or artificial breasts, or actually, I tell people all the time, like I think of boobs all the time when I design things in it, and I don't mean that in a perverted way. It's like I have to because it's fairly easy to design something for a guy, but for women, regular breasts normally, non-artificial breasts are usually not an issue. But all of a sudden, you have an implant, and now they're much more firm, and it kicks the backpack chest pockets up, and then it makes everything ride poorly. So there's little design considerations like that I've learned how the fit needs to go to be able to comply with various body types. And so I use myself as a basis to find neutrality, but then I adjust for these given
Slight
learning periods that
augments.
we've got from feedback.
I heard a couple things in your walkthrough of how you go through testing. So the first thing is just want to acknowledge how insane it is just like casually going on 3 to 5 hour runs. Like for the casual
Yeah.
listener, because I've never ran that far, and I'm not an ultra runner, but I could
Yeah.
go out and run a 20-mile run no problem and go work out later that day. That's great, but
Yeah.
like once you go past that and you're like, okay, now I'm going to run 50 miles. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, that's a different ball game just to do that casually, like not a
Yeah.
race. Just like, okay, I'm going to go see you, sweetie. I'm out. I'll be
Yep.
back. I'll be back in
Yeah.
6 hours.
I know I've done so much stupid stuff over the years that I sometimes forget. But the neat part, like my son is 14, and I just took him on a man trip with us to
Mhm.
Moab, and we did 5 days of mountain biking up there with my buddies, and on one of the days we did a 48-mile mountain bike ride, and I was like, "You gotta be good with this," and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, probably." Because he doesn't know better. That's the beautiful part. When you're a kid, you don't know better. Us adults, we say, "Oh God, it's 3 hours. There's no way I can do that." You can. You just have to do it. It's like the first time you run. I remember in cross country in high school, my coach was like, here we'd run 3, 5, 6, 8 miles, whatever. And then one day he's like, "I'm going to take you guys out in the country and drop you off, and you have to run back." I'm like, "Well, how far are we going to go?" He's like, 15 miles. And I remember thinking, there's no way. This sounds absolutely terrible.
Crazy.
There's
Yeah.
no way I can do this. And we did, and it wasn't a big deal. But to the flip side, now I look back and it's like I ran up to 100 miles. I biked up to over 700-mile races, and it's just something I don't worry about. But it's just what you get comfortable with. You're always pushing, right? And that's what a lot of people do. Again, it's back to the point of the kids. It's neat because an adult we lock into. I've only done this, therefore that's my limit. A kid's like, I don't know what my limit is. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go do something stupid. But uh, yeah, I
Yeah.
like to push.